Chapter 1. Julia's Dream. My name is Julia, and I am 18 years old. I live in a small town called Verona in Italy. Verona is a beautiful place with old buildings, narrow streets, and friendly people. I have lived here all my life, and I love it. Every day I walk to school with my best friend, Sophia. We talk, laugh, and dream about the future. I love to read books and watch movies. My favorite books are adventure stories, and my favorite movies are about people traveling to new places. I often imagine myself in those stories, exploring new cities and meeting new people. But my biggest dream is to study in London. London is a big city in England. It has many famous places like Big Ben, the London Eye, and Buckingham Palace. I want to see these places with my own eyes. I also want to learn English better. I think London is the best place for that. One evening, I sit with my parents in the living room. We are drinking tea and talking about my future. I take a deep breath and say, "Mom, Dad, I want to talk to you." They look at me and say, "What is it, Julia?" I say, "I want to study in London. I want to go there next year."
My mom looks surprised.
She says, "But Julia, London is very far. It is a big city. It can be dangerous." My dad nods and says, "Yes, Julia. We worry about you. You are safe here in Verona." I understand their worries. London is far from home, and it is a big change. But I feel ready. I say, "I know it is far, but I am careful. I want to learn. I want to see the world." My parents look at each other. They are silent for a moment. Then my mom says, "We love you, Julia. We want you to be safe, but we also want you to be happy." My dad adds, "We need to think about this. It is a big decision." I feel hopeful. I know they are worried, but they also want me to be happy. I smile and say, "Thank you, Mom and Dad. I will be careful. I promise." That night I go to bed and think about London. I know it will not be easy, but I am ready to work hard. I am ready to follow my dream. I feel excited and happy. London, here I come. The next day, I talk to Sophia about my dream. She looks excited and says, "That is amazing, Julia. I want to go too." We decide to go together. We will be study partners in London. We start to plan our trip. First, we need to get our passports. A passport is a small book that lets you travel to other countries. We go to the office and get our passports. We feel excited. Next, we need to buy our plane tickets. We look on the internet and find a good price for tickets to London. We use our savings to buy the tickets. We're going to fly on a big plane. It is my first time on a plane. I feel a little nervous, but also very excited. We also need a place to stay in London. We look for a small apartment and find one near our new school. It is not big, but it is nice. We are happy. We will live together in London. Now we need to pack our bags. We make a list of things we need: clothes, books, and some food for the trip. We pack everything carefully. Our bags are ready. We are ready. My parents are still worried. They say, Julia, be careful. London is a big city. Stay safe. I promise them I will be careful. I give them a big hug and say, thank you, Mom and Dad. I will call you every day. Sophia and I are very excited. We talk about our new life in London. We talk about our new school. We talk about the places we will visit. The big day is coming. We will soon be on our way to London. Our adventure is about to begin. Chapter 2. The journey begins. The big day is here. Sophia and I are ready. We say goodbye to our families. My mom and dad give me a big hug. They say, be safe, Julia. We love you. I say, I love you too. I will be careful. Sophia and I go to the airport. The airport is big and busy. Many people are there.
Some people are happy.
Some people look tired. We check our bags and get our boarding passes. We wait for our plane. We feel excited and a little nervous. It is my first time on a plane. Sophia has never been on a plane either. We talk about our new life in London. We talk about our new school. We can't wait to see the city. Finally, it is time to board the plane. We get on the plane. It is very big inside. We find our seats. I sit by the window. Sophia sits next to me. We fasten our seat belts. The plane starts to move. I look out the window. The plane goes faster and faster. Then we are in the air. I see the ground getting smaller and smaller. We are flying. It is amazing. I feel happy. Sophia looks happy too. The flight is long. We talk, read books, and watch movies. We also sleep for a while. The flight attendants are very nice. They bring us food and drinks. We eat a sandwich and drink some juice. After a few hours, something happens. The plane starts to shake. It is turbulence. I feel scared. Sophia feels scared too. But we stay calm. We hold hands. The turbulence stops. We feel safe again. We look out the window. We see the clouds. We see the blue sky. It is beautiful. We feel excited again. We are getting closer to London. Finally, the plane starts to go down. We are landing. I see the city below. It is big and full of lights. We are in London. The plane lands smoothly. We get off the plane. We are very happy. We get our bags and go through customs. The officer checks our passports. Everything is fine. We are in London. Our adventure has begun. We can't wait to explore the city and start our new life. The next morning, we wake up early. We are very excited. We have a map of London. We plan to visit some famous places. Our first stop is Big Ben. It is a big clock tower. It is very famous. We take many pictures. Then we go to the London Eye. It is a big Ferris wheel. We buy tickets and get on. The wheel goes up slowly. From the top, we can see the whole city. It is beautiful. We feel very happy. After the London Eye, we walk to Buckingham Palace. It is the home of the king. The palace is very big and beautiful. We see the guards in their red uniforms. They stand very still. We take more pictures. We walk around the city. We see many shops, cafes, and parks. Everything is new and interesting. We feel like explorers. But after a while, we get tired. We decide to go back to our apartment. On the way back, something happens. We get lost. We take a wrong turn and do not know where we are. We feel a little scared. The streets look different. We do not see any familiar places. I say, Sophia, what do we do? Sophia says, don't worry, Julia. We can ask for help. We see a kind-looking lady. We walk up to her and say, excuse me, we are lost. Can you help us? The lady smiles and says, of course. Where do you need to go? We show her our map. She points us in the right direction. We thank her and start walking again. We feel better. Soon, we find our way back. We see our apartment building. We feel very relieved. After that, we decide to take a break. We find a small cafe. We sit down and order some tea and sandwiches. We feel happy and relaxed. We talk about all the things we saw. But then something happens. Sophia looks worried. She says, Julia, where's my bag? I look around. The bag is not there. Sophia's bag is missing. We feel scared. The bag has Sophia's wallet and passport. We need those things. We try to stay calm. I say, Sophia, let's look around. Maybe we left it somewhere. We look around the cafe. We ask the staff, but no one has seen the bag. We feel more scared. We decide to go back to the museum. Maybe we left the bag there. We walk quickly. We feel very worried. When we get to the museum, we ask the staff. They say they have not seen the bag. We look around, but it is not there. Sophia looks very sad. She says, Julia, what do we do? My passport is in the bag. I need it. I feel worried too, but I try to stay calm. I say, Sophia, we will go to the police. They can help us. We find a police station. We tell the police officer about the bag. He is very kind. He says, don't worry. We will try to find it, but it may take some time. He takes our information and gives us a case number. We leave the police station. We feel a little better, but still worried. Sophia says, Julia, I feel so bad. I lost my bag. I say, it's okay, Sophia. We will find a way. Let's go back to the apartment and think. We go back to our apartment. We sit down and talk. We make a plan. We will call the police every day to check. We will also be more careful with our things. We know it will be hard, but we will try our best. That night, we feel tired and worried, but we also feel a little stronger. We know that problems can happen. We know we can face them together. London is a big city with many surprises. We are ready for the challenges.